Yo, what's up, team? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment. You guys know what time it is.
Hey, it's time for a movie review, y'all.
Yes, it is, brother. We kicking the New Year's off right, man, because we got a brand new movie to review today. What we reviewing, dog?
M3GAN. M3GAN. M3GAN.
Katie, you lost your parents.
Welcome home.
You're my niece. I'm gonna do everything I can to make this place feel like home. This is M3GAN.
Hi, M3GAN. I'm Katie. It's nice to meet you, Katie.
M3GAN, your goal is to protect Katie from harm, both physical and emotional. M3GAN, turn off.
Recalibrating response model. M3GAN!
Bro,
Fire.
that was a selling point for me.
It was. I'm already down with the Blumhouse cause.
Bro,
you know what it is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? we getting an artificial intelligence
AI
movie right at the beginning of the year.
Yep. Can't go wrong.
It's like we ended the year with horror.
Yeah.
And we're starting with thriller horror.
We back again.
We're back. 2023.
Yo, it's just lined up. It's just a whole calendar of just spook and terror. I'm here for it.
Bro, you gotta start it somewhere again. You know what I mean? We gotta get back into that paranormal activity mode. Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When that dropped, it was every day, every week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It became like
Saw
tradition. It was like Saw.
Yeah,
like every Halloween. Like
let's
it was.
Let's go.
So if that's you know what y'all gonna do, that's cool. That's cool.
Well, Jason Blum and James Wan produced this joint right here, man, and you know we finna get that fire.
Oh yeah. He did the story too. He did the story, and Kayla Cooper was the writer. They collaborated on *Malignant*.
Yeah,
that was also a James Wan movie. So and Kayla Cooper's black. She's doing a lot of horror content stuff.
I'm liking that.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, we like horror too.
Yeah.
But for those out there is new, let me explain how we like to review movies on J3 Entertainment. First thing first, this is a spoiler-free review, because I don't feel like we need to spoil this. To have fun.
You're welcome too.
You know what I mean? There's things to talk about. We don't have to spoil it.
Yeah.
You're just going to see our excitement.
We got a little bit more sense than that.
Our love or hate for the movie. You know what I mean?
I remember this one time. No, okay.
This is spoiler free. And we like to talk about the good, and we like to talk about the bad. Then we're going to give you guys that grade.
Old fashioned.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One movie we're gonna have to do the thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay.
We're gonna have to do that one time, man.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta take it back.
Take it back. Yeah.
Man. But
Even at the movies. Yep.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So you ready to get into
I'm
review?
ready. I'm ready, bro.
All right, man. Let's talk about the good, bro. Where we at?
So I will say, first off, M3GAN starts off January really well. It's a movie that everybody can see due to the PG-13 rating, so you understand what that is. And I think this is going to be a different energy for audience members because it is fun. And there's trickery because the movie's marketed as a horror movie, but it goes more into dark comedy, thriller aspects. And there are surprises if you have not seen the trailer. So if you have not seen the trailer, you're good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you're one of those that was kind of sold on it, then you're not. So this is for people that really follow the Blumhouse chain because they have certain methods to how they do. And once you've seen a couple of their movies, you know what you're getting. But this movie does have a lot to offer, and it also has a lot to say about technology too. Like there's some things that they hit over the nail with. I thought was like,
scary, man, scary.
They really go there because it talks about like humanity and how we rely on technology. Then it talks about the corporate greed side, the business side of it, and then just like AI, you know, kind of doing this thing and just taking over a household and stuff like that. Productivity too. So it's a lot of those themes going on through our main characters, and I thought that was very unique how they handled that because they honestly could have just brushed over it, but they took their time to build that because M3GAN does build. Yeah.
For me, man, you know, dealing with this movie coming in good, the trailer sold me. And what the number one thing I was thinking is like, usually when you get a good trailer, the movie never really kind of turns out as good as the trailer. But for the most part, I got what I thought I was going to get watching this movie, a good time. Like you said, very campy, horror thriller type of movie. Nothing too severe. I'll talk about my bad on that a little bit, but I got what I came to see. I enjoyed, I laughed, I had fun with it. My daughter was there with me watching this movie. She had fun with it. It was a cool father-daughter experience, kind of like how it used to be with me and my pops. We used to just watch like old, you know, Jason movies or something like that, and we just, you know, just laughing, you know what I mean? And it kind of reminded me of old, like, not like Chucky, but not Chucky. But
Okay,
I'll say
yeah.
like if you was to take Talking Tina from Twilight Zone,
Yeah.
and give her a little bit of Chucky.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
there you
That's
go.
exactly where we were at. Or Outer Limit episode, you know, with the cat.
Okay.
Remember, he was just rubbing the cat, the AI?
yeah.
Like something like that, you know, so
That's a good prime example too.
he rubbed that cat dead, bro. He pet that cat. He was like, you can be a good kitty. Good kitty. I know y'all watch Outer Limits, you'll remember that.
That's crazy. Like if you were to take M3GAN and make it a Twilight Zone episode, this would be that movie. This would be that story.
This is it.
Yeah.
So it had a lot of familiar themes in it that I really enjoyed about the movie. It made you feel comfortable. It was a great experiment from taking little elements of every, like you got a little bit of Grudge in this movie.
Oh yeah.
You got some Chucky in this movie. You got Twilight Zone, Outer Limits. You got the Goosebumps themes.
Yeah.
You got kind of like Terminator.
Yeah.
You know, what is it? Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
You kind of got some themes like that, like just the way things were set up, and it was fun, and it's cool being able to point out certain scenes like Upgrade. If you guys seen another Blumhouse film, and you was able to kind of like, yo, I've seen that scene before.
Yeah. Just execute it differently. You know what I mean? With a different style to it.
Yep.
This movie also definitely has a lot of style to it. Like, it looks good. It's very flashy. It understands that, you know, it doesn't have to be taken too seriously. But when it gets down to business, you know, the tone does shift. And so there's a lot of surprises along the way. Like, you get all these things, and they're breaking down the corporation. We're seeing M3GAN being created. You know, we're seeing her be developed. There's actually good world building. So it's not just like a simple like thrillers. There's stuff going on, and you know you could tell that they had plans to do more.
Yeah.
And I like how they explain everything that's going on, and we get M3GAN's POV on everything. I thought that was unique. So it's very Terminator in that sense. And then you got the young personality of the white girl, and that's where the Clueless comes in. So it's like Terminator meets Clueless. You know what I mean? So imagine the T-800 and Alicia Silverstone, and that's M3GAN, bro. It's like, this is dope because she knows what she wants. And she's able to get it.
Yeah, she did have that. Like that's a good for me was the actual character of M3GAN. Just the eyes of M3GAN. Like the way she just look at people. Like
her personality.
She was she was like real talk.
Yeah.
Like Clueless. Like basically take that character. I forgot her name on Clueless.
Yeah.
But take that character and then give her the ability to be able to kill without getting caught.
Right.
That's exactly what you're gonna get,
and that's scary because like the scary part is you don't expect someone like that to do that.
Yeah, the way she look at people walking out the building.
Oh yeah, I like those subtle moments where she's just looking and she's like scoping the building out and just like observing people.
Zoom in and stuff. Like the character M3GAN was really fun. So many great styles and elements of that character. I had a blast with the character, man. Any more good for you?
I'm gonna say the writing is pretty fun and it's straightforward and it's smart at times. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you on the camp. And that was good for me. That wasn't even a bad. I thought the camp worked.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, let's dial back and let's have a little bit of fun. Then get our message. All right, let's move the story forward. And then we had a mission here and there. So it was point A, point B, and then you know, they knew when to switch it up. So I think this movie has a lot of energy and a lot of excitement to it. Do that. You know, it's not the same repetitive things. Like different things happen. And also the tone is different through each act. Like the movie changes shifts and gears and stuff. So that's cool. That's always good.
Well, let's go ahead and get into the bad, brother. What you got that's bad?
So I will say, you know, this is PG-13. And before I go in for it, there are some great PG-13 horror films. And I felt like there were certain scenes where they did kind of held back.
Oh, yes.
And it works. But I do believe if that's the case and there were scenes that were shot and it was supposed to be R, then I'm pretty sure we'll get like an unrated director's cut on Blu-ray. They always do that. But it's a nitpick for me because I felt like you could have pushed that scene a little bit more and you could have did this. And also my other nitpick is that I kind of wanted to see more of the company, the corporation, kind of get that Cyberdyne, Skynet kind of feel. I wanted to see more of the tech side of it.
Yeah.
We saw it in Allison Williams' apartment where she was living, but we never got to full on see the company and what they were doing like behind the scenes.
They gave us a little glimpse of the toys, toys being made and toys being examined, being tried out and stuff, but they didn't really break it down. Yeah.
So, you know, nitpick though, but otherwise, you know, I'm cool with what I got though.
For me, I would have to say, even though I enjoyed the movie, I felt some scenarios were not needed or should have been, you know, thrown in. That's when that rated R should have came in, and I agree. Like, I think the movie, they made scenarios for M3GAN, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And those scenarios shouldn't have worked. Like, it was interesting watching, but it was like, nah, I don't see that really happening like that. That wouldn't go down that way. You know what I mean? And it's not a spoiler, but y'all seen the trailer, the scene with the boy. I didn't like that whole setup was just, to me, just written just to be written. Like, it didn't mix well for me. I was like, nah, that don't, because it was like they were doing certain things like, yo, all right, she has to do this. She has to do this. She has to do this. Instead of letting M3GAN just do M3GAN. And I think once you got to the end of the movie, that's when she was able to really do M3GAN. But it was like they were just making scenarios for her. Like, they were putting
with the kids at the park and the
they're just putting things in her way for no reason. And it's like that no. You know what I mean?
I will agree that scene in particular, and it's not a spoiler. I think that was more of just to show what M3GAN was capable of. And I agree that it was for shock value.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see, but it was like, the scenario didn't play out right. It could have been so much better had it been like played out differently or set up differently.
Yeah.
It was thrown there. That was for shock value.
Yeah, and then
it was
another. These are all nitpicks. I don't even consider them bad because I really enjoyed the movie, but I wanted more thriller out of this.
Okay, yeah.
There was no suspense factor in this movie.
That's fair.
I was like, yo, I was laughing all the time.
I led on to the dark comedy. I said that. Yeah.
I kind of wanted some suspense in this one, man. Yeah. You know, I was it was very predictable. I was telling you, like, yo, I was like, this finna go.
Well, yeah, and we saw the trailer too, so you know how Blumhouse does.
I was like, yo, it's finna go down like this. You know what I mean?
Point A, point B, point.
It was.
We just want to see how it plays out.
It was easy written,
but
and I figured it out quickly.
Yeah.
And Brainiac, but you know,
I got a little bit more sense than that. Yeah, I remember this one time.
But yeah, I mean, it was cool, man. I knew what I was getting, and there's really no complaint because I'm definitely buying this movie. Those are just things like you know, it's like, man, you didn't have to do all that, you know. And you know, when you come with the bad, we got to give you something. But let's go ahead and give this movie a grade, bro.
Sure.
What do you give M3GAN?
Hey, man, I'm a sucker for AI movies, killer doll movies, James Wan, Blumhouse. All the ingredients and all the key players were there. Everybody that was involved with this, I follow their work, and they made something fun. Kicked off the new year, and it shows me that horror is going to be knocking the doors down in 2023 too. I had a blast with this, and I need a sequel. 4 stars.
4 stars out of 5.
It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna definitely watch it again.
For sure.
Cool.
I second that. This movie is very fun. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely purchase this movie. This is hitting one of those easy-going thriller movies that you can just laugh and sit back and just man, it really made you feel like a young kid again watching horror movies. We used to laugh at stuff like this when we were kids.
Yeah.
So it had that vibe. I definitely want a sequel to this movie. I'm looking forward to it. Me and Ronan were talking about it, and I'm like, yo, what if this mixes in with the world of Upgrade?
Oh man,
there's a lot of technology in this, and Upgrade was very technical. So you guys watch Upgrade and get a look at that movie. The movie's freaking dope. It's Venom before Venom came out.
Yeah. In
theaters, not the character, but before Venom came out in theaters. But you gave it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it 3 stars out of 5.
For
3
sure.
stars out of 5. This was hit. This one hit. Very fun. A great movie for January.
I will also say though, like if somebody was like new coming in, like a gateway movie, this would be kind of cool if you were wanting to like tip into that, that stratosphere of like action thriller.
Yeah.
And you don't want too much like gory stuff. You just want to have fun, but get a little suspense.
Yeah.
M3GAN's a good gateway movie for somebody that's like new coming in. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't experienced Terminator, RoboCop, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Modernized. Yeah. It's a good gateway movie.
She's strong too.
Yeah. Hey. Blumhouse verse. That's what this is.
Hey, I'm seeing the tie-ins with Upgrade, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm seeing it. But guess what, y'all? It's not about us.
It's about y'all.
Post your comments down below. Let us know what y'all thought about the movie M3GAN. If you've seen it, go ahead and put a grade down below. Let us know. And please, guys, don't spoil it for anybody because a lot of people probably can't get to the theaters right now because it is wintertime. Yeah. And a lot of places it's snowing and stuff, and it ain't streaming. But you guys know what time it is when it's time to start writing your spoilers in there. Give it about 2-3 weeks. You know what I mean?
Blu-ray time. Yeah, like give it 2 months.
Give it some time before you start putting your spoilers down there. But yeah, Put in the comments down below what y'all thought about this movie without spoiling it, guys. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video. Don't forget to share Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I'm J3.
On the show, Ninja Assassin.
Road to 100,000 subscribers, guys.
What he said.